Okay, let's see here. Just what we needed, dead air, for the first little bit, till my stream actually starts. And I'm unsure if anyone can actually hear this. If you can, that'd be hilarious. Okay, 25 seconds of absolutely nothing. Alright, there we go. So my hand's on my face. Not anymore. 16 people. What's up, 16 people? How's everyone doing? Let me get my comments open. Check my dropped frames or lack thereof. Make sure my OBS is grand. Make sure my windows are all set up. Let's see. Ooh, visual. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey Brent, glad you're back. I didn't really go anywhere. Alright, so let me just get all my haphazard stuff completed. Thank you for liking. That's pretty cool. I touch my face sometimes too, yeah. You can hear, that is awesome. Alright, no drop frames, everything seems to be on. And we have the synthesizers going. Alright. So I decided to go on Remix Comps because someone said they're having problems in what to do with stems, what to get stems for like remixes. And remixes are a pretty good way to learn stuff. And that's what we're all about. We're all about learning stuff. So let me just close or minimize OBS. So I'm going to be remixing this, if you can hear it. Alright, it's pretty cool. It has like vocals and stuff. I have the remix pack, the stems, all good to go. So I will just open that here. Here we go. You can see on my hard drive, that's kind of weird, but I'm sure, what the hell? Oh, it comes with the picture. Very nice. So I want 2 of everything. So yeah, we'll leave the glitchy. What the hell? Oh. Okay. So what it did there is it confused me because it made the analysis files, which is fine. I'll let it do its thing. And that's it. Those two. So I'm importing the wet and the dry at the same time. And the guitar. Wet and dry guitar. For obvious reasons. So we have basically 4 tracks of the original audio. So what I'm going to do is, what you do is you basically recreate it. Just make sure everything sits well at the right BPM and everything, you know, works well. And then you improvise from there. So let's see how well I can improvise. Yeah, people can, actually download it or whatever. Yeah, download it and you can follow along. Yeah, I should actually put in, yeah, it's Patrick Baker Remix Contest at Remix Comps. It's called Reckless Love, and it's a gentleman from Tennessee, Nashville, I think. And the reason why I'm doing this is, one, it sounds pretty cool, and it's a neutral kind of BPM and genre. And the rules are, and I quote, everyone is free to distribute their mixes wherever and however they choose. So it's the only one that would, probably not potentially give me any grief for doing this. A streamed Let's Remix. I have Tumblr. Yeah, that's regardless or whatever. Yeah, fuck it. I have so much brain fog right now. I'm drinking coffee. Coffee break. All right. Let's see. We're about to get started. Oh, I heard myself. All right, so what I want is to get everything all sorted out. So I'm not sure if I want to use the wet or the dry. I'm just going to solo and just take a quick listen.
Down, and we spiral towards the ground.
Yeah, I'm going to probably use the wet or maybe the dry, or I might mix the two in. So what I need to do first, I need to unwarp because that stuff sucks. I'm going to have everything kind of mirrored. So I'm going to select all these and then unwarp them. And Ableton does this weird thing where it'll kind of assume where it wants it to be. So I'll just move the playhead to 0, 0. I'll move this guy over there, this guy over there. And yeah, it takes a lot of courage to do this live, especially with like no practice, because I might fail. So I know that the BPM is 123, so I'm gonna bump that up to 123. Right? It's a really good, remix package, and yeah, it's a really good remix package because it tells you the BPM and it tells you the key. It's in C minor. And that's all well and good. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm just going to move everything over. I can already tell this is going to suck for the first little bit. People be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? So what's this?
Reckless love. Reckless love.
You saying breakfast, love? I like breakfast. Anyone else like breakfast?
Love, I don't know what to do. I'm in too deep.
Right, so if I turn off warping and then I set the BPM to what it is, which is 123, and I hit warp, it'll automatically be set to that BPM, right? Same for this, right? So I can hit warp and it will be, in theory, all matched up and ready to go.
Down in flames, that would be a shame.
Right, so I have my wet and my dry, my full and lead vocals. I mean, my dry, my full and my lead vocals. And what's this guy right here? What are you doing? Right, we could probably do without that. But what I really want is the guitar, because that's going to basically set the rhythm. Right, and it does all that cool stuff. So that's a pretty dry guitar. It's still, I think it's like direct inject into the desk. This has a, what's that called? Not vibrato. Maybe it is vibrato. Any David Gilmour or any guitar guys, please let me know. Why are you talking about me to me? That's kind of weird. All right. So I'm going to warp this gentleman unwarp. Well, set the marker back. So I'm just going to get all the files all good to go. So, you know, in reality, we have a vocal and a guitar thing that we're, you know, expected to make music out of, which is good. Right, so I'm going to warp this. We're going to warp this. We're going to warp that. And make sure everything's kind of kosher. I'm not sure about this. Oh yeah, it's good. All right. So let's find a spot just to take a listen to.
Love.
All right. Thinking maybe I need to chop. Breakfast. The most important meal of the day, guys. Remember that.
Breakfast love.
Breakfast love. Remember that.
Love. And we spiral towards the crowd. When you're in too deep and can't come up.
There was backing vocals in there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, tremolo. Yeah, I'm a freaking idiot. Tremolo. That is indeed what it is. You guys are making me uncomfortable. Jeez. All right. So I'm gonna get a placeholder. I'm actually gonna have to listen to the original. Spacebar doesn't do anything. So this starts on the one beat.
Breakfast love.
I'm not gonna include breakfast into this remix, guys. I'm sorry. So let's move this guy over.
Love. Love.
Right? So it doesn't start.
Love.
It starts like that. So there's like a bit of a
Love.
right? So you wouldn't warp, or you wouldn't, you know, put this on like the one beat, or like, you know, 0-0 of like your loop or whatever, like right on the quarter note. You'd have it a little bit before, and I think that's how it was recorded. So it's like a bit of an inflection before it happens, before the kick happens.
Love. I don't know what to do.
So I'm listening for like continuity and reading comments at the same time, which is going to be distracting. But I'm basically listening for continuity. Oops. All right, let's get a beat in there.
Love. I don't.
And what we'll do is I'll just have this here, and I'll duplicate. So we have a bunch of tracks to work with. Let's add a kick, for Christ's sakes. The fuck? Let's add like just a regular house loop for now. Okay, let's not add a house loop. Let's just add a kick. It's one of those days. Let's turn it up. Let's mute some things. Turn off the metronome. We're gonna get somewhere, even if it takes me all freaking day.
I don't know what to do.
Right? So that can go on basically forever. So I want this to go, let's say, just so we know.
I don't know what.
Alright. Let's get something in there. Let's just open up regular silent and get a placeholder for a melody. So you'd sell just placeholders for now. Scale is C minor. Super easy in theory. That's a really bad vocal to work with. Subjective. AGDQ was pretty crazy this year. Cool, thanks for posting, everyone. Yeah, let's see if this actually makes sense.
I don't know what to do. I'm in too deep with you. Deep with you.
Cool. Alright. If I say alright one more time, I'm just gonna close the stream. Alright. Let's find C. It's a very simple synth, but whatever. We'll add more cool stuff in later.
I don't know.
Alright, so that's the root. The root is C. We figured that out. Let's add some pumping. So it's all continuity. I'm going to solo the kick. I'm going to filter the kick before it goes into the actual sidechain detection circuit or aspect of the compressor. Let's go back to the original, just as a reference. That's very garagey. 420 blaze it. E. Not minor. My eyes do not work.
I don't know what to do. I'm into
Just typical of me. I pick like the most depressive track without even realizing it.
I don't know.
And why not? Alright, let's do that.
We spiral towards the ground, but we can't slow it down.
Alright, so we have that. I want that as a layer because it sounds cool. Why else? We can add a bit more of a rich harmonic by adding some other stuff to it. bumpy. Alright, so I'm going to duplicate that. And I'm going to pick something else. Well, I'm going to initialize it. I'll make something else. That's my favorite patch, by the way. So when I turn off retrig, it gets pretty wide.
I don't know what.
That sounds rather not interesting at all. Getting there. Oops. Oops. Shit. It's really distracting when I look over, compressed fart. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, nothing. Okay. Yep, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to up the BPM because this really isn't working. $127, why not? I want that to sound a bit different. I might just squash the shit out of it, who knows? That pluck that doesn't sound too good. Shit. So this is basically our foundation, or me being terrible, one of the two. So it's saved my life many times in the past, and it will now, and that is the virus. And we're going to be making something with the virus because it sounds cool. Why do you scoop everything at around 250 hertz like that? I do it for kicks and stuff like that. I don't know why I do it, I just do it. The hell? Yeah, you can say whatever you want in the comments, I don't care. Okay. Shit. What I should do is I should actually change that. Just for this one, so I'll give this a different color. I like purple. The virus is notorious, for me anyway, of being extremely loud. Because of the waveforms it uses, it's very, like, really dark. But that gives it its sound. We're getting nowhere really, but it's all good. Who cares? What age did you first start to do remixes? I don't know. Remixes in particular? Yeah, no, I'm in no way or shape do remixes, even now.
I don't know what
Let's get cool with this. Experimentate. So what you want to do is you want to like just make the body of the track and then go from there.
love. I don't know what to do.
Ping pong, delay, into reverb, always a good idea. Slight chorus.
Love. I don't know what to do. I'm into
And you can add a high shelf to make it brighter.
love. I don't know what to do. I'm in too deep with love. I don't know what to do. I'm in too deep with you.
Let's do that.
I don't know.
Let's see. It's all about layers these days. Hmm. So these at the same time might sound like this. Alrighty. How long have I been doing this? How long have I been doing this for? Half an hour, not bad. Not bad for whatever this is. Alright, let's add some drums.
I don't know what to do. I'm in too deep with you.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just today isn't my fucking day. Oh, and thanks for all the well wishes from everyone. Yeah, it's super cool. Hashtag breakfast love. Let's get this trending. You guys are cool. Yeah. It freaking quit signing me out. What are you doing? Every time I stream, it just keeps on signing me out. Yeah. But come hell or high water, I will complete this. So where does this guy come in? Yeah, maybe this guy is correct. Does this make any sense with the bass? Maybe. Very expressive guitar. I like it. Wish I could play. So this I could focus a lot of it around the guitar just because it's such an interesting timbre to me, a dance music guy. Oh yeah, I'll get better. It's not like I'm gonna go crazy or anything. Jeez. Alright. Percussion, that's what we were gonna do. Percussion's always good when we're getting somewhere. Remixes take a bit more finesse than just making music. I tend to put a lot of, effort into doing stuff. Right, so this was originally kind of a housey feel. Wait, where's those pre-shifted claps? Those claps are cool. Here we go. Seriously? There, I'll take that one. I'm gonna make a 4. I'm gonna make a 4. I'm gonna make a bar loop here. The hell? Right, so I have that. And if I know the clap doesn't sound too good, but we have that pre-shifted type thing in there, and we can add another clap to the end and like mix and match them. Right, so you can even do this. Right? Which sounds pretty cool. Right? And I think I might do that. Right, just, I don't know, just sounds kind of neat to me. And I'll boost the volume of this guy. Oops, one. Alright, so there's kind of a pre-shift before the clap. And with that, I can, of course, add a bit of sidechain. Super cool. Alright, so we have that kind of pre-shifted chirp coming in before the compressor is active, which is pretty cool. Right, so I'm going to do this just to give it a bit of breathing room, but it's still there, like the human ear, you know, our human ear is pretty good like that. It'll just make up the fact that it's there, even though, you know, it's not so much there. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna double up the guitar. It's a very good idea. Breakfast love. I haven't had breakfast yet today. Yeah. Dad breakfast. Put it like get like the Walter White Jr. meme and just put breakfast love underneath it. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm feeling a bit lazy, so I'm gonna go digging into the past. I'm just looking for some sort of percussion loop that'll stick, and I'm gonna chop it up. Alright, we have that. I'm gonna chop it. Right, there's already a clap there, which is kind of redundant. So I'm just gonna do that. And do that. I might even take those out. Alright. Right, so yeah, there's like a bit of, you know, it is developing a groove. It's like watching your child grow up and go to school one day and not remix things that well. Right. I'm looking for something else. Right, that is basically the same idea, but I'm going to chop that up one more time. Right. And you're going to see what I'm going to do. Oh, yes, you are. Right. I'm going to see what these sound like panned. Right. Now I'm gonna pan them. I usually only pan like 7. I guess it'd be not 7%. No, it'd be 17 on the dial or whatever. I don't know. I don't know the unit of measurement of panning. That'd be a little too much. All right. So we have these 2 gentlemen. I'm going to group them. Using loops isn't too bad. Doesn't make you bad. It's just enhancing the workflow. So we have that on the side there. I'll take that out. It's here. Hold on. Let me read my comments. I'm gonna explain what I'm gonna do. Oh my God! Someone did it. Let's cook breakfast. Oh, you didn't do breakfast, love. But I get you. I like how you showed me the meme. That's fucking pretty cool. I want him to say something. I want him to say breakfast, love. No, I'm using the Essential House, not the Electro House one. Yeah. Every time everyone just says, what machine do I need? How many gigs do I need? Ableton only uses 2. Well, the 32-bit version, which I use. It's all about RAM speed, not RAM amount. Unless you're doing AutoCAD or computer-aided design. So the percussion, yeah, it's really super reactive. We can kind of tame it with a compressor. I'm just gonna see what's going on here. The super fast attack. Right. Super fast attack, always good. So there's like a techno groove going on there, which is very typical of me, I guess. I'm going to pan the clap a little bit. I'm going to put the clap in a space, because there's plenty of space out in space. I want that clap to be very bright too. So I have, you know, a pretty nice, whatever you call it. Right, and the Redux, or the Decimate, I believe that's Redux. What's the other one? Big Crush. Yeah, it's the rate reducer. The resolution, audio rate, yeah, it changes that, but it adds a lot of like upper harmonic type stuff, which really pokes through the mix every time. I'm not sure how it does it. It's very, very interesting. Well, I know how it does it in theory, but I'm not really good with audio rates and stuff like that. Right, a little too loud. If I get this part okay, then I can continue. If I were going to like repeat that, I would actually put that here. Right, so that's why we shifted it over. I was wondering, why do I feel like crap? Oh, because I haven't been sipping on my coffee lately. Hold on. I did a very large webinar on Silence One. Yeah, yeah. It basically is BitCrush, but it's the rate of audio. 44.1 kilohertz resolution. It bumps it down. It is a vengeance kick. Vengeance is for bros like me. Alright, so how's this sounding? Like, I don't know. Like, fuck. For those that don't know, I'm a little bummed out. But I'm all good. Consolidate. What I did is I consolidated that, and I'm gonna bump it over to the new guy there. Yep, and then duplicate. So now let's see what the virus has in store for everyone. So I kind of want that to evolve like that. I would automate, but there's another way to do it, and that is with an LFO, because LFOs are cool, and that is with the filter. Filter 1 and filter 2, I guess. Why not? And I want it to be triggered by the envelope, and yeah, I think that should do it. A little bit too fast. Cool. Let's get that other guitar in here. This guy. So then we could pretend to be David Gilmour and break it down. So I want to hard pan these, but I want them to have kind of the same effect, but a different effect. And what I will do is use the auto pan for the tremolo. Thank you very much, sir, for reminding me a basic guitar pedal sound. Yeah, there's always like really cool conversations that I miss out on. Why did I switch to coffee? Because I'm very tired. But I'm really happy we're kind of getting somewhere. Okay. So that's tremolo. I don't want it that much because I'm going to be panning it, so it's not really going to make any sense harmonically. We're going to add some the edge delay. Very neat. Let's see. Duh. Like it's already, yeah, it's the guitar is already like run through an amp. So me adding that won't really do much. What can I do? So you know what? What I'll do is I'll just compress it a bit. So they're roughly the same kind of volume. And then I will group them. Actually, I'm going to save, but that involves me turning off my stream for a second. So hold on. Breakfastlove.als. There, breakfastlove.als. Turn on screen. Welcome back. So this is now grouped. Give it an orange color. Alright, so what I did there is I just kind of wanted to tame it a bit. I should actually have that before the reverb, but YOLO. Let's see. Justin Bieber's house was raided. Well, that calls for a celebration. The little twat got his things stolen. Throwing eggs and spitting on people. That fucking asshole. Gives Canadians a bad name. He's not a Canadian. He's some fucking mutant that somehow got a citizenship. Fucking dickhead. Sorry for the rage. So I'm gonna plop in something that I don't really use, but when I do use it, I want to use it, and that is the SSL channel. The G channel, I believe. No. Maybe. No, actually, I'll use the VComp stuff. This adds a really cool kind of flavor that is very flavorful. So, actually, we don't need a high pass. It's just such a weird joy to use. And where are we? Let's see. It adds a lot of cool stuff. Right, it is pretty old school. Kind of bright, but it's okay. I'm not. Used butt plugs. That's actually what I thought of saying, but then I was just like, no, I'm not going to say that on stream. What the hell? Jeez. We apologize for him. I believe that he's going to get his fucking face stomped in one day, and it's going to be hilarious. What's my favorite strain? Mr. Nice Guy. Is that my phone? Or is the guitar picking that up? That's weird. When I was 18, I was playing with Legos. Check my Twitter. Oh, jeez. Breakfast love. Oh, jeez. Breakfast love. Retweeting. See how much fun we have when I actually stream? That's pretty cool. 100 people are watching me do this. That's pretty cool. I can use a VComp. Guitars are tricky, but they're tricky. So this is a technique called double tracking. So yeah, basically what you can do is you can record vocals twice and then pan them left and right. And if the singer sounds kind of the same but not really the same, the slight differences create a very interesting stereo image. So what I did is I kind of cheated. I took the wet guitar and then the dry guitar and I added my own effects. And then I kind of panned them. And added some wave stuff and reverb and a compressor to kind of level it out. Engineers make up words. They use the terms creamy for that. I don't know. Yeah. I make up words too, but whatever. But at least we're making progress. I'm probably gonna do the same thing with the vocals. Did I just say vocals? Pretty good vocals, man. Yeah, I'm feeling better. It's not like fucking I all of a sudden started feeling like shit. Yeah, but it's just a weird feeling. It's like a feeling of relief. It's like, oh, someone actually fucking told me something that I kind of knew, but then whatever. Yeah. I don't know. Holy shit. Thank you for the... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, he wants to remain anonymous. Thank you for the $10 Canadian anonymous donation. That's pretty cool. I give you kisses. My foreskin is salty as fuck, man. Any advice? Don't use scented soap. And quit being an idiot. Take care of your dick, man. Like, what the fuck? Take care of your dick. Sado Extreme. Take care of your dick edition. Take care of it. Alright, I'm not going to use that choppy vocal thing because that's not my style. Alright, so the vocals have been pushed back, and that's not good. Because we want our vocals to be on the forefront. So we're basically going to try to do the same thing that we did with the guitars. Wait, so these are doubled anyway. What do you do with the original guy? We're never gonna be the same. Yeah, it's quite a bit of... We're never gonna be the same. Oh, because I already have... Okay, never mind. Alright, so what I'll do, I'll just get rid of these. YOLO. There. I'll see what's going on here. What's this one all about? I don't know what to do. I'm in too deep. There's a bit of liberal compression. Because it's a very whispery, not raspy, but very whispery kind of voice we got going on. And I'm going to do something kind of similar here. I don't know what to do. We'll chorus it. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Actually have them at the same volume. Or same kind of RMS. I don't know what to do. I'm in too deep with you. Deep with you. I don't know what to do. I'm in too deep with you. Alright, so I'm gonna group them. Thanks for tuning into Breakfast Love Streaming Edition. Do not skip breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. I'm gonna jack this. Is stream down? No, no drop frames here. Let's remix Martin Garrix's Animals Edition. I should do that. How do you get ideas from your own songs? Be honest. Other tracks? This is a cost of 100 viewers. Oh, wash your dick, man. Where'd you get the desk console thing? I got it at Long and McQuaid. It's a Yorkville desk. And I got like the smallest one because then I thought, oh, I'm not going to have that much gear on my desk. But then, you know. Yeah, I should have got the biggest one. With like rack mount stuff and all that fun shit. Alright, so we are hard panned, left and right.
I don't know what to do.
So I want this to not get buried in the mix, and I think the vocal is very important. Let's see what's going on here.
I don't know what to do. I'm in too deep with you. Deep with you. And we spiral towards the crowd.
Something really makes me want to bring down the BPM a little bit. I don't know, but we're getting something that, you know, 10% resembles a fucking a track. Bleh. Are you releasing this remix pack to DL? I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I might like show it to the guy, be like, hey, this is cool, hey? But I don't want to like take away from someone else's opportunity. Because that would be, I don't know, that's kind of a dick move. I might wait till like the end of the competition and then just send him a friendly email after he picks a winner guy. No, what am I doing?
We spiral towards the crowd. We can't slow it down. Slow it down.
We have the bass. This is the extent of my music theory. If I have the bass go down, and then the next one I have the bass go up, that sounds like music. See, that's the extent of my music theory. What? Yes, I will do it. I will do it, sir. Okay, what is it? We'll go back just to kind of reset our ears. We'll listen to the original.
Deep with you. Two hearts beat together.
All right. I guess what I can do now is do something that passes as arrangement, and then I can add different layers, maybe, who knows. So what I'll do is I'll just close these guys. I'm in no way completed. What are my levels like? Am I completely slamming the limiter?
I don't know what to do. I'm in too deep with you.
Not too bad, I guess. We're not slamming it, but we're close. How to tune my hat, snares, and claps. Not a whole lot, in my opinion, needs to be tuned. Like, if the clap doesn't like sit well, you can just tune it down a semitone. Or like a half tone or whatever. typically like hats and stuff like that. Not rides. Rides are kind of elongated, but like hats, they follow the same thing as like white noise. So like they can be in any, quote unquote key, and you can make them fit in the mix and in your track well by EQing, because, EQing can change a lot of stuff. If that makes any sense. I'm really fucking bad today. Where's the drop? It's coming. There's gonna be hip hop vocals and lots of massive coming up soon. Alright, so what I want to do, I want to do that. I have my clamps. I'm gonna add, let's see, what's this? I'm gonna add an open hi-hat. And then maybe a hardstyle kick, I don't know. I'll add a hardstyle kick in there somewhere. No, actually, I want a closed hi-hat. What the fuck am I thinking? Right, so I'll show you, like, like the spectrum of this. Like, there's like, of course there's a fundamental, but it's everywhere, and there's like so many like harmonics and partials and shit, right? So you can like make it sit better just by EQing it, if that makes any sense. Like, of course, if there's like a percussion hit, then yeah, you can tune that. But how you do that is you'd like open up the sampler and open up, I guess, a sine wave if you're used to that. You open up another instance like operator, then you'd open up the sample and then select them both, arm them both to receive MIDI, and just keep on hitting C and then tune it within that so it kind of matches the sine wave. Or you can use a triangle wave if you want, or a square wave. Square waves are easy for some people. Or you can use a piano sort of thing. Oops, what am I doing? There's a lot going on there. Alright, so just kind of a rudimentary arrangement. I'll work on this until I, start to pass out. Kicks, yeah, of course. Well, if you look at kicks, if you actually look at them, they're basically a sine wave anyway, right? So kicks are indeed in a key, a lot of them, like even this one, right? Kind of, right? See, there's like a sine wave there. It's a sine wave with like a pitch attack envelope on it. Some kicks anyway. So there is a key of like a lot of kicks, but it's not like mission critical to like tune everything like exactly perfect, right? It's about like getting it to sit in the mix well. So like I EQ things kind of oddly, and that's all. That's to get everything to sit in the mix well. Yeah, EQ everything. Or EQ stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna switch this to corner notes, make that shorter, change the color, do another kind of purple. What's this guy? Alright, and then we can just do stuff like that. See what's going on. Yeah, what I need is the glue in there. So let me move that over. Just doing some automation with filtering to create a bit of movement. So I'll create a bit of tension, so I will automate the cutoff. I'll press B. Ah, those fucking hi-hats are bothering me. Rage. Fucking hi-hats. Maybe I should actually, compress this or sidechain this. I wasn't even doing that. Oh, now that sounds better. Jeez, how embarrassing. Seriously, how embarrassing. I should just sell all my stuff and take a let's playing. Beat sounds nice now. Thank you very much. We started out struggling, but we're getting it. That's basically how you do it. You wrestle. You wrestle until you get it, and you fail along the way, but you dust yourself off. That's what I'll do. So upbeat. All right. Who here didn't have breakfast? There it is.
Breakfast love.
Breakfast.
Breakfast love. Breakfast love.
I'll automate some awesome reverb in there. Not bad for an hour's work. An hour's work.
Breakfast love.
More breakfast.
Breakfast love.
So what I'm doing is I'm making nice tidy little loops that we can play with.
Breakfast love. Breakfast love. Breakfast love. Breakfast love. Breakfast.
Fuck, I want breakfast now so bad.
Breakfast love. Breakfast love. Breakfast.
The hell? Where'd I put that filter? Oh, right there. Fuck, what are you doing? What are you doing, me? There's a lot of low end in that vocal a minute, just a high pass. What are you doing? You're not supposed to automate like that. Jeez.
Breakfast love. Breakfast love. Breakfast love.
It totally sounds like Breakfast Love. Much respect to the gentleman. It's just an auditory type thing. Kind of like, you know, Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven backwards. He's obviously saying Reckless Love. Alright. So this guy, I will... Oops.
Breakfast love. Breakfast love. Breakfast love.
You can press last. Am I new? No. You do it in any order you want. Show automation. There we go. Alright, I have all my gentlemen here.
Breakfast love.
Okay, so I want vocals to kind of come in. They'll come in around here. Perfect. And this will go here. Very pretty good vocals, if I do say so himself. I'll speak for him. So I'm automating the reverb. So I wanted the reverb to be a bit more intense here, but then I don't want it here.
I don't know what to do. I'm in too deep with you. Deep with you.
Why do you compress first before other plugins? Sometimes to just increase the perceivable volume. Sometimes I'll do it without makeup gain to kind of level things out. So, you know, like if you have like the hi-hats here, for example, right? There's no makeup, or that's a bad example. So say if I did this properly, and the hi-hats are just everywhere, and they have a lot of dynamics, right? And I wanted the compressor to catch them. I might have a very fast attack and like not have makeup gain. So it kind of sounds like this, right? With the glue compressor here, right? Like really kind of loud and in your face sort of thing. But with like a lot of dynamics before the other plugins, a lot of dynamics being kind of tamed before the plugins, it would maybe cause like the reverb not to be so slappy, because the reverb all it will do is kind of accentuate, you know, what's already going on. So it'll kind of like push things back, and you get all like this unpredictable stuff going on. So it's best if you have a piece of audio that has like a lot of dynamics in it, that you don't want, you know, to take up the whole mix, and you don't want, say, the mastering compressor on your master to be affected by it. You'll see what's going on. So you want the only thing affecting the master channel here, you want it to be the maximizer. Okay, let me try this one more time, or else I'm gonna jump out a window. So the only thing you want to affect the maximizer is the kick, right? You don't want anything else. So in turn, when you kind of tame the dynamics of other things, you know, you make sure that the kick is the most punchiest thing in the track, right? So it's kind of like planning ahead. Always plan ahead. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense. Make selfie in the cam. What's my opinion on Seamless? I envy his FM knowledge. He's pretty good at making bro step bass and stuff like that. I don't know. Who's ruining my stream? Like, how do you ruin the stream? Just ignore them in the comments. Most punchiest. Yeah. Some days are better than others. Quite obviously. My brain is mush. Somebody slap him. I will slap you, sir.
I don't know what to do. I'm in too deep with you. Deep with you. And we spiral towards the ground, but we can't slow it down.
I think we're getting somewhere. I think so. Does your label accept interns' positions? It's on hold right now. A lot of things are on hold right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk burnout or anything. Yeah. Do you play live? No. But I would. Yeah, just for the record, this guy can sing his fucking ass off. That's all I gotta say. What's the best advice to give someone who's having trouble finishing an album? Have you made like a large catalog of tracks yet? You don't really start out running. You start out kind of walking. I'm struggling through an album right now, but that's for a lot of reasons. Reasons. Okay, what the fuck? How about something different? I just built it just now. Hold on. Holy crap. You're making me nervous. Let me just get through this. I'm using 32-bit version of Ableton. Yeah. Okay.
Reckless love.
Alright. So maybe I want this guy to do stuff. Let's get the Nord in here. Why didn't I think of that? Who's excited for the Nord? I was gonna buy a Moog today. I was gonna buy the sub fatty, like a crazy person. Let's get a good sound going. How's that sound? cool thing about the Nord, layers. Layers are always cool. This is the kind of boring part, watching me sound design. Bleh. Yeah, the Nord indeed has a very nice unison. That's very nice. A very nice unison, that's very nice. Of course, it does not have effects, but we'll add those. I'm just going to record some things in. Move that around. What else? I actually have no idea what I'm doing. I was trying to make a cool sound. carried away there. As always. Let's just get rid of the know-it-all completely. There's a delay. Stop it. Let's use a waves delay. Rverb is always a good choice. Rverb, where are you? So what that does is it pushes it back in the mix, which is something you don't want. So a fair bit of compression will bring it back. And I want to add some pan, I suppose. Should I uninspiringly add a crash? That's what I want to know. I think I should. There we go. I never have enough controls, I'm sorry. What programs don't use all the RAM you have? What? How much RAM do you have? I have like 16 gigabytes. What's going on? Why are people freaking out? Oh, you guys. Alright, I'm going to add some crashes. Because those are fun. And maybe some other things. Who knows? Why such garbage? Come on. Wow. Let's watch a guy go through samples for 8 hours. Neat. Maybe not so neat. Oh yeah, I don't use sends, deal with it. Sixteen gigs of RAM, yeah, it's like 4 slots, I think. No, it's 2. Yeah, I have 2 8 gigabyte things of RAM, Corsair. I don't fuck around. I bought like a $400 CPU like 2 months ago. How long has this been live? Unfortunately, 2 hours almost. What are you running on your master channel right now? Just the L2. Nothing else. Vocals and the bass just talk to each other. It is indeed a magic trick. Okie doke. Okie doke. Where is... I want to bring this in soon. Sooner better than later. Make this part a little less boring. Let's just record that in. Shit. Neat. Sound too good in there. Hell am I missing? A lot of shit apparently. Let's get some effects in there, just because. Maybe a downlifter. Oh Jesus, nothing's fucking working out for me today. I have so many samples and none of them I like. That could be one. We'll stretch it out. Stretch and pull and bend it around and do whatever you want to it. I wonder how many people are watching. Very loud. Now I want quite a bit of reverb, decay. Very neat. so loud, bro. See, my CPU is only like at 11%, which is insanity. Indeed. Yes.
I don't know what to do.
That could be effective in what we're doing. The hell? Stop it. Use that as some sort of placeholder of something. There we go.
I don't know what to do. I'm in too deep.
How's everyone doing today? Actually,
I don't know what to do.
you know what I want. I think the original has like that clap thing that happens, so I'm gonna add that. Let's see here. Alrighty. Yeah, that's it.
I don't know what to
What's going on? Proper audio interface. Yeah, you do actually. Sorry. If you're at all serious about anything, you need an interface. Unless you like dropouts and all that fun stuff. And, you know, the hum from the back of your motherboard and, you know, not as transparent as you want audio. It's up to you, though. What's this one? Time is it in Canada? It is 2:26. How are you mixing the audio from your mic and computer for live streaming? I use OBS and I have a microphone in front of me that's very large and obvious. Alright, I want to wrap this up actually. We have this, we will record maybe. To refine this a bit. That was weird. I thought I heard someone behind me. I am adequately scared now. Yeah, RAM is just like jerking off. Doesn't really matter. unless you have like multiple instances of like contact going on, like orchestral VSTs and shit like that, and then yeah, RAM might be an issue. But yeah, it's a mixture of a lot of things that contributes to a fast computer for production. Like I have 2 SSDs in my machine, one for samples and then one for my OS, or like my scratch disk, I should say. And generally it's a mixture of RAM, CPU, and hard drive speed. Reading and writing. Well, you don't write so much. You constantly read, and that doesn't really damage the SSD. You know, like writing and like random writes is what kind of bogs it down. But yeah. So like going back to like the RAM thing, and like it's for Photoshop, you can have like a really fast CPU, but if your RAM is shit, you'll run out of memory and you won't be able to do anything. Or you know, you can have a decent CPU but then a lot of RAM and you can open up large projects, right? So how large are projects within Ableton? That's what I want to know. So how much is my RAM in Ableton? It's around a gigabyte. That's how much RAM I'm using. So yeah, who knows? I don't know why that's going on. It's kind of weird. No. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Point is I've never really had a RAM error. Like Ableton has ran out of memory. It will now shut down because we don't know how to handle our shit. Sorry. Goodbye. Yeah, the website is it got swamped, and then they gave me a bunch of shit. So I basically told them to go fuck themselves, and I'm gonna figure something else out. I don't really know a whole lot, but I pretend I do. Let me record this in, and then I'll get back to talking. What's this part?
Go too far, then we'll take it back. Go too far, then we'll take it back. We've gone too far, can't.
I totally didn't read that comment, Mike S. Cool bros think alike, though, I think. Weird kind of synchronicity. We both thought of the same thing. Oh, doorbell. Back. How do you hook up all the synths? I use 1/4-inch cables and stuff. No credit for you, Mike. Lol. Bass is silent indeed. I wonder if I should actually finish this. I actually should. I committed to it, so whatever. Breakfast love, ladies and gentlemen. Breakfast love. Breakfast.
Can't take it back. I've gone too far. Can't take it back.
Let's add these guys in. I feel so sketchy now. We'll just abruptly end. Not too bad for something done in 2 hours. These guys need some reverb, actually. Plenty of reverb. Like the fun stuff is about to begin. Let's see. Fun. There we go. Fun stuff incoming. Alright, so we basically have something that passes as a track. That's what it looks like. Oh, yeah. Something's going on in my house I'm not too sure about. Did you smoke already? What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, that's Azio for all. Tweaking out. The fuck? No. So my wife came home and I think she's destroying the house. Okay. There's an easier way to close all these, but I do it this way. Alright. We shall shape and do fun things on the master. please like for breakfast. Alright, simple filter does a lot of magic. I do that, then I do this. So I'll make a new lane so I can see what I did. Alright, so ping pong. This is a little easy for me to overdo. Yeah, just gonna do that. Do I have to warp this? Jeez. Make me do all this work. Wait a minute. Yeah, I actually have to put fucking markers in, don't I? This is gonna take a while. I want to just do one piece and then just repeat it. There, that's a lot fucking easier. Jeez, what am I doing? bunch of viewers doing that. The guitar is on the left because I panned both of the guitars together. We have stereo guitars. Because that's how we roll, son. Okay. Shit.
Gone too far, can't take it back. Gone too far, can't take it back.
Now, we have one more thing to do, and that is add an R verb of Doom. I like to add it in the places where there's not a lot going on, which is right about here. Well, there is stuff going on, but I want to kind of spread it out. Clap. Yeah, something like that, actually. Yeah, Mike, well, your suggestions are cool, but I don't know, just do my own things. But, you know, you can do your tracks however you want, and I can do my tracks however I want. It's breakfast love, guys. Get it straight. Come on. How long is the stream going on? 2.5 hours? Could you stream all night? This is fun to watch. I might have to take a break, but I probably could be back. I don't know. Yeah, the guitars are still sloppy. Fuck, bruh. I'm gonna refine the guitars. One more attempt. Fuck. You dick. Okay, that one is okay. Now for our right ears. This is like the cool thing about Ableton and the not so cool thing about Ableton. See, it's slightly off, but it's cool because why not? the fuck? So you have little changes like that, like minute differences that you can hear, but you know, the average listener, I think it if I would just straighten that all out, it would take away more than it would add, kind of thing. Like it still sounds in time, but because it's pan, I don't know. No, Phil. When I warp things, I use a metronome. Sorry. Yeah, I'm done with the fucking guitars then. 12 p.m. in Sweden? Jeez. Wait. 12 p.m. or 12 a.m.? I don't think it goes to p.m. There's not a 3-hour difference between here and Sweden. I don't think that's how it works. Now let's clip the master, squish it, and call it a day. Okay, have all that. I'm in an SSL mood today. Might be a little bit too hot coming in here. Yeah, it is a little bit, but it's easy to overcome. You just plop in a utility, bring the volume down slightly. So you really got that pumping action going on. You bring the threshold down just to hear what the compressor's doing. Remember when I was saying, when I could speak, that, you know, you wanted the kick to be triggering everything on the master, and that's what we basically did, just by taming everything else and having the kick kind of go full force. Alright, so now I'll save it because holy crap. Yeah, midnight in Sweden. Well, I got people from Holland. Cool, Mr. Mike. What was I doing? Oh yeah. C6. Just to see what's going on. It's really cool about the SSL comp is it has like the noise floor thing going on. So you can like turn that on and off. So even when there's no sound coming through, you can still get, a bit of noise, which I think is awesome. So I'm going to boost the makeup. So I'm going to use these like kind of in tandem. Let me see what's going on. To have this band a little bit tinier. And what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, yeah. ProQ. So we have compressor, multiband compressor, EQ, and then maybe something else if it fits. Typically, you wouldn't be mastering in the same session where you make the track. Yeah, it's the other way, the SSL comp. I like the SSL comp sometimes in lieu of the glue. Any ideas why? Maybe you're using a 64-bit version of Ableton when you have 32-bit plugins installed, or the other way around. Oops. So I'll just turn these all off and see what we kind of did. So we have a very punchy bass drum, very punchy kick, and that's all well and good. I'm going to use the vintage warmer. Please do not crash. Thank you. I'm just going to use a simple fat setting, boost the low a little bit, and then overdrive it. Well, not overdrive it, but give it a bit of drive. And kind of feed it into the L2. I'm just going to bring this down a decibel, or I'll go 1.5. Actually, I'll go 2. So you can drive this quite a bit before it starts to sound like shit. And that's basically a track made. You can follow along too with me. You can follow along. Now, sometimes what I like to do, not a whole lot now because, it sounds okay, but you can use the Pro L and see what's going on here. And you can see if there's any inner sample peaks going on. And there is some inner sample peaks going on. And what that is, that's very dangerous. And so you compensate by lowering the I'm not using the Pro L for anything. It's doing basically no processing. But what it's doing is it's saying, all right, well, you think that, nothing's going over 0, but in fact, there are some sounds going over 0, and that would be bad. So we have a peak of 0.3, assuming. Right? So the L2 is not perfect in that regard, so you just kind of have to bring it down a decibel or 2 decibels. Doesn't really matter. The DJ can just boost the gain, whatever. And that prevents, like your tracks from not sounding like garbage on SoundCloud. And it kind of estimates any inner sample peaks you'll get when it renders from WAV to MP3. It just kind of like knows. So yeah, it's always best to kind of throw that in there. Like if you have like a very loud kind of track, then it would sometimes, I've seen it go up to like 1.5. I don't know about like Bro Step, but yeah, let's add in K meter and see what's going on. We have somewhat of a gentle RMS, which is okay, like for, dance music standards. So yeah. Yeah, you can use a limiter. Who gives a shit? Use whatever you want. But yeah, this track is, I would say, done for now. Like, like less than 3 hours. Plus reading comments and messing around and answering doors. Yes, it's a little bit better for now to use 32 bits. A 32-bit version of Ableton as opposed to 64-bit. 64-bit stuff is just a pissing contest right now. It doesn't really matter. Unless you're scoring a film and you have like massive amounts of contact instruments going on and you're running out of RAM, then that's an issue. But yeah. Do another stream right after this one. I'm a little tired and I have to eat. I have a lust for breakfast. I guess I'll just play the whole track. I'm gonna go and say hello and get ready to go. But yeah, I'll just play the whole thing, I guess. Or a big part of it. And then after that, I might take a question or two, and then that'll be it. So, thank you for tuning in. Anyway, yeah, I'll be back. Okay, check this out. guess that's pretty much it. Yes, indeed, a cat. Yeah. It's very oompa, but it's not that oompa. And you can... This is going to be on... The full video is going to be on YouTube with all my failings. So it's me doubting myself to making something that is kind of passable. I would like to fix this part because it's not quite there. This is in no way a finished project. I would spend a little bit more than 2.5 hours on it. Yeah, but yeah, this needs to be fixed. But everything else is okay. Yeah. Breakfast love. I want to do another one of these. It was pretty fun. Maybe another remix contest where I'm allowed to actually make a video about it. It seemed pretty lax with the rules. You could do whatever you want. So that's cool. Yeah, pretty much that's it. Unless anyone... Yeah, percussion is loops, so YOLO berries. I didn't study anything. No school for me. I've been using Ableton since version 5. Off and on, really. I don't know. Any order? No, not really. It just depends on the audio. A very round kick. I might want to fix that with yet another compressor in there. I don't know. I like the dynamics in this track. I don't want to change it. What's your full-time job? I sell grapes on the highway. Oh yeah, I'll do more of these. I might email some people to get permission. Who knows? Yeah, I like the guys singing. It's pretty cool. But yeah, coming up on 3 hours. Not too bad. Eat, sleep, rave, repeat. Yeah, just Twitter me with your suggestions. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I want to practice and get kind of more versatile in whatever I do. Yeah, stick to whatever you want. I wouldn't know to begin how to do all this stuff in FL and how to incorporate all my synths and stuff around me. Ableton doesn't necessarily have better sound quality. They all do sound the same. A 32-bit floating point, whatever, they're all the same sound engine. They don't come out and say, we have a better sound engine. We sound better than anything else. It's all audio is audio. You sell grapes on the highway? Yes. Yes, I do. 5 times a week. Yes, I'm a drug dealer. I am... I'm a drug dealer. Yeah. I'm a guy who does YouTube tutorials. that's recently been diagnosed with clinical depression, that's a drug dealer. That makes sense. Yeah, I gotta fix that website. The best mixer is the Reason 7 mixer. Well, yeah, I don't know. Like, the EQ is pretty good. There's like oversampling and it does stuff. But I don't know, the best idea. Like, I don't know, Reason's like pretty cool because they just do things that's different. Right, and like the ability to add a parallel channel just by right clicking, and the ability to mix with an SSL console, and their routing, yeah, it's pretty good. So I think like the best mix, like they're all good. FL has anime girls dancing. That's cool. That aids in my workflow personally. A little tiny sprite that dances to make me feel better about myself. Can you show the kick volume? Kick volume. It's like a little bit below 0 maybe. We'll see. Yeah, negative 1.38. It's a very wompy kick indeed. First synth hardware I bought is the Virus. I bought that from Mikas. French guy. How many grapes would you say you sell per day? At least 3. Yeah, mixing on headphones isn't too great. If you're serious, get like any speaker. It doesn't really matter. Make sure it's big, like this thing right here. Make sure it's big. The bigger ones have the bigger ones have a very good frequency response, and what that means is it goes down like as close to 20 hertz as possible. So like, you know, it's just physics moving surface area. So like the bigger the better, and that way you have an accurate representation of what's going on in your low end. So what you do is you get any kind of speaker and you listen to nothing but, like, nothing. Like, listen to all your favorite music, YouTube videos, everything on those speakers, and like become them, and they should become extensions of your ears. Set them up in a good environment, tack foam on the walls, do what you gotta do, and yeah, just understand them and get to know them and get used to them, and you'll make some really good mixes that way. Don't switch from like, you know, your monitors to your headphones and then mix around and shit like that. How much headroom do you usually leave yourself? Not a whole lot, actually. Where does the kick sit in relation to the rest of the track? In the middle, and it usually should take full force. So everything is sidechained to a degree around the kick. To a degree. I was kidding about the grape selling thing, guys, seriously. They are the first generation KRK 8s. The Rockets. First generation is best generation. Yes, flattest sound possible, but not too flat. Or I guess, yeah, flat. Like, your room adds a lot of color to your sound, so that's why you have to get used to your monitors in your room. Yeah, no headphones. They don't necessarily add color. For one, they don't have the frequency response, and secondly, you're shooting sound directly into your ear. And the reason our ear is like, you know, has like those folds and like those things that you like to nibble on. Those things. What they do is they kind of filter the sound to your ear, and they kind of like direct the sound and filter the sound to your ear, and that's how you're supposed to hear things, not have, sound shooting directly into your face. It's just not how you're supposed to be mixing, in my opinion. Yeah, just get anything that's decent, that is big, and just check the frequency response. 35 is good. 35 hertz. All of them pretty much go up beyond 20K. So, yeah, they're a couple of generations old. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Become the speakers. Make it mono. No, you don't make it like. You don't have to make it mono. Just make the bass mono. Use your judgment. Like the kick, usually kicks are already mono. Like if your kick is stereo, there's something wrong. Yeah, the parallel processing stuff. It's a good way to get like loudness. I don't know. It's a simple technique. There's nothing wrong with it. It was used on the first couple. Well, it's used on basically all of the Justice stuff. Cross is all New York compression. Yeah. Well, my KRKs, they don't have excellent bass. They only go down to like 40, 47 or 45. I'm looking at like the Giganto ones. Those ones are massive. Stereo shaper? What do you mean? I don't understand. Maybe like alloy? Shaping the stereo. Like stereo imaging type things? It depends. S1 is good for single band, but then there's like multi-band stuff you can check out. Preferably isotope stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't skimp on your monitors. It's like the most important thing. Let's see. Wow, 52 people watching, even though I'm not really saying anything. That's cool. I think I'm gonna take off. Can you do some UK funky house? UK funky house. I'm not sure what that is. I know UK hardcore, but I didn't know UK had their own house version of funky house. What's funky house? Tech house? No, you don't need a subwoofer. It's the most gimmicky thing ever, unless... Yeah, I'm sure there's a reason, but no. Like, you should only be getting a subwoofer if your room is good. Like, treated. Because if you get a subwoofer, like... If you play like any kind of music that's like loud, or play any kind of music with a bass, and you go up to a wall, the bass will become louder near that wall. So like your room kind of automatically creates bass for you. Bass is really weird, and how it travels along walls. It's really weird. You don't want a lot of bass bouncing around the room, because then you get comb filtering. And like the trick is just to kind of trust your monitors in like correlation to like what you listen to on them all the time, kind of thing. It's like calibration, because then you can kind of fill in the blanks. Like, I don't know, if you were to be very, very kind of anal about what your track would sound like in like a club, or very loud, like a very loud sound system, you would get what are those fucking things called? They're gigantic speakers and they go inside the wall. They're like yay big. They're Genelecs, I know that, but they're gigantic. And they have like an equal amount of pressure in like the low end. And it's like the truest sound you can get. They're not near field. They're the other kind, I don't know. Like, you have to have a good room if you're going to have that much bass flying around everywhere. So like, lots of money on bass traps and first reflection points and diffusion and like tons and tons of shag carpets. Yeah, bass is kind of, it's tricky. You just kind of guess when you're making a track, because it's all relative. If it sounds like not bassy, if it sounds good on the low end, as low as your speakers can go, then it'll sound good. You can kind of like fill in the blanks. And you can even look at your analyzers. Unless you use like a hardcore high pass and you lose all low end. But there's like a relativity to everything that's going on. That's why some people still swear by the NS10s. NS10s do not go that low. Yes, I've heard of the Jacoby speakers, really expensive, made by like a dude. And they're kind of, custom made. Maybe one day I'll get those, just because the name Jacoby. Rank 1 used them a lot. They're in a lot of studios across the pond in the lands of Nether. The yellow marker mean the session view? I actually don't know. I think it's a mixture of my bass and my push. I don't use clip launcher though. Those are for launching scenes. So like more than one clip at a time. Yeah. Deadmau5 uses that? Oh, I thought he uses the Genelecs. Oh yeah, the active sub. What the hell are you talking about? Which one is this? Let's Google that. No, he doesn't use a subwoofer. He uses like ones that actually go in the wall. And they're prohibitively expensive for a dude like me. I'd have to sell a lot of grapes. No, listen to the same platform, because you'll just like confuse your ears. Like, I trust my Rockets, and like elitists will be like, KRKs, It's like, no, I know them, sorry. And they're awesome. They aged well. I don't know, like, what's really funny is like if you're like a mastering engineer guy, you have your near field monitors, NS10s, right? You have those, right? And then you have like gigantic ones, and you have like different kinds of monitors. A lot of the times they'll only use like the monitors they've used for decades, like the NS10s. They'll only use that, and they'll only use the other ones, the louder ones, to impress the client. The client will come over and they'll just like switch over to like the loudest, biggest speakers they have and like crank it. And that's all they're there for, really. I don't know if that's relevant to what we were talking about. like the multiple speaker setup type things. Why are so many Canadians awesome at music? Because it's cold. If we didn't make music, we'd freeze. Alright guys, I gotta go. I think we're having burritos. Genelecs aren't really outside of my price range. I wouldn't want to get cheapo Genelecs though. Anyway, I'm gonna take off. Thank you for listening and tuning in and digging what I do. Alright, take care and have a good one.